Hello, every pony. I'm Nether Dragon, and I'm back for another episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. And today I'm doing Season 2, Episode 20. It's About Time. You know, when I read that title, in my head, I read it as Tychus's voice. But anyways, yeah, I can't figure out what this episode will be about, other than something to do with time, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's just get going. In 3, 2, 1, but.
I made it for you, Rarity. Why, yes, it is an ice cream house.
This is definitely a dream.
Fudge shingles, rocky road garage. Huh? Twilight?
Oh, hi, Spike.
It's the middle of the night. Why are you pacing like this?
Frankly, I don't know how you can sleep at a time like this.
3 a.m.?
It's awful. It's horrible. It's tragic.
I don't understand. What's wrong?
Here, now do you see what's wrong?
We forgot to celebrate Arbor Day?
No. The problem is I just finished planning my schedule for the month, but I forgot to leave time to plan for next month. There's no time in my schedule to put together another schedule. I could move my meeting with the Ponyville Hay Board to the following Tuesday, but then I have to reschedule my lunch with Pinkie Pie, and you know what a nightmare she is with scheduling. This is an absolute disaster.
So
my whole year could be thrown off.
And I woke up from an ice cream dream for this.
So let me get this straight. Instead of doing your schedule for the next month, you decide to pace around instead, figuring out what you're going to do instead of actually doing it. Okay, Twilight. I mean, that's to be expected of you, but still. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think I did it. If I can find a way to read the Art of Invisibility spells and Thornhoof's Brief History of Canterlot at the same time, that could leave me a half-hour scheduling window.
Sure, Twilight. Huh?
What's going on?
What? That's a Twilight.
Twilight, you've got to listen to me. Who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically
And yet
possible.
here she
Twilight,
is.
Please, I have a very important message for you from the future. You're from the future? That's right. Now listen. What happened to you? The future must be awful. Please, I don't have much time. Is there some sort of epic pony war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next Tuesday morning, but that's not
What?
important right now. I can't believe time travel is really possible. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not— Really? Where? I've never seen them. They're in the Star Swirl the Bearded Wing. Now you have to listen to— Is time travel fun? Or does it—
I think
I'm
you
so
are
many
trying to. I
questions.
think you were trying to tell you something, Twilight. You might want to listen to yourself.
About the future, and I only have a few seconds, so you've got to listen. Whatever you do, Future Twilight?
Don't.
Oh,
What?
no. What was she trying to warn me about? Her clothes, her mane, that scar.
Well, maybe if you
Her
had actually listened to
messages.
yourself, you would have
I am,
known what you were
or
trying to
I
tell yourself.
will be. She must want me to prevent whatever horrible thing happens in the future. Come on, Fluttershy. The party can't start till the party supplies.
Okay, Pinky, just.
Happy to help, but can I carry
Wow.
balloons next time?
Poor supplies.
Listen, every pony, I've got something really important to
Yeah, we can't take you seriously with that on Twilight.
This is no laughing matter. We have a crisis on our hooves. I've just been visited by myself from the future.
No one's gonna believe that, Twilight.
This isn't a joke. My future self tried to warn me about a horrible disaster that's going to occur sometime before next Tuesday morning.
What kind of disaster?
I don't know. I got sucked back into the future before I could
Yeah, because
explain.
you wouldn't let yourself explain.
Whatever should
Really,
we do,
Pinky?
Twilight? How do we stop the disaster if we don't know what it is?
We'll just have to work together to make sure we're safe.
So,
Rainbow Dash.
if time travel and this is anything like time travel, then whatever you do is going to cause that exact scenario to happen.
Every pony else.
Because that's just how the time travel, since you came back to tell yourself something, then you're going to try to prevent and thus cause the event that causes you to go back in time to tell yourself. So, unless you have some way of preventing it, which that would be a first with how time travel works and paradoxes and all that. You know you were loosening that, Pinky, because you were going left. Okay, how are those even disasters?
Done and done and done. Applejack, what about the Everfree Forest?
The perimeter's clear.
Great.
And my team gave the all clear from Philadelphia to Las Pegasus.
Excellent. Well, we've done everything on the list. But still, future Twilight looked like she'd been through a horrible ordeal.
Ah,
I just have this
jeez.
nagging feeling we should be looking for something bigger than loose bolts and leaky pipes.
Yeah. Hey, it's Cerberus?
Okay, every pony, follow my lead.
What is that?
Wow, there's so many different mythological creatures
He's
in this
supposed to be
show.
guarding the gates of Tartaros. But if he's here, then all the ancient
I thought he
evil
guarded the
creatures
gate.
imprisoned there can
Well, I
escape and
guess-
destroy Equestria.
I guess Tartarus must be the same equivalent to what he's supposed to be guarding, which is the gates of Hades, hell, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's here's called Tartarus, unless it's what it's always called and I didn't know it.
Who's the cute little three-headed dog?
Yeah, that's about what I expected with Fluttershy.
I knew you were good with animals, but this is amazing.
Aw, he's just a big furry guy who got out of his yard, that's all. Right, Cerberus? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Pinky,
Yes, Twilight?
do you have a ball I can borrow?
Why would she have a...
Ponyville.
Never
Ball
mind.
emergency.
Hey, Cerberus! Look what I have! I'll be back as soon as I've returned him to the gates of Tartarus. Once he's back,
And that's just a walk away, I'm guessing. Apparently, it's just a afternoon's walk to
I
Tartarus.
wish Twilight would go on epic adventures more often. Best night's sleep I've had in weeks. Hey, Twilight. How'd it go with Cerberus?
Great! I got him back before any of the evil creatures could escape. Oh no!
What's the big deal? It's just a lost dog flyer. I guess the princess hasn't heard we found Cerberus yet.
It's not that. It's this.
Yeah, okay. I guess the future is still set.
Coming up. Just clean it out and you'll be fine.
The cut's in the exact same spot as the scar on future Twilight's cheek. We haven't changed the future at all. The disaster is still coming. If the disaster wasn't caused by Cerberus getting loose, then what could it possibly be?
I don't know, but maybe you ought to give the pacing a rest. You've worn a groove into the floor.
You know, with all this stuff she's doing, she's not even doing her schedule for the month, so she's completely ignoring that to worry about this.
But it didn't work. So maybe it's not what I do. Maybe it's what I don't do. If I stand right here and don't move a muscle until next Tuesday, I can't possibly do whatever it is that future Twilight wanted to warn me not to do.
I mean, yeah, that is true, but...
No matter what happens, you're not gonna move a muscle, huh? Then maybe you won't mind if I eat an entire tub of ice cream.
Wow, Spike. That... Oh, Spike.
So good.
I just got nothing to say.
Like, stop. Think of the stomachache.
Stomachache, huh? That's Future Spike's problem. Hey, Twilight! Another Pegasus just got back from Baltimore with an all clear and... What's going on? Aren't you gonna stop him? She sure isn't. In fact, she's not gonna move till next Tuesday. She thinks it'll prevent the disaster from happening. Oh, this is too rich.
Oh,
There's a mouse
boy.
behind you. Wait. Let me try.
Yeah. Instead of just letting her do what she gotta do, a second fire blast. So it's basically Spike's fault.
What happened?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It was a total accident.
Show me.
I'm not so sure that's a...
Show me. Oh no, this is the same main cut as Future Twilight.
You know, a way to prevent the future from happening would just be
It's just another sign that the
to
future hasn't changed.
cut your
Not
hair.
doing anything didn't
That
work
would
either.
definitely change the future because
There was
Future
a
Twilight had
thing that
hair.
happened so I could stop it.
You want to
So if you cut your hair,
I might
that-
know some pony who can help.
would that prevent the
What's
future
this?
from
It's
happening?
Madam Pinky's
It would
place.
change it, but the end result might still be the same. But instead of when Future Twilight comes back, it would be a bold Future Twilight. I don't know.
Consult the mystical orb of fate's destiny.
Really, Pinkie Pie?
Do you like my mystical orb of fate's destiny? I just got it. Cool, huh?
Yeah, best one I
And what are you gonna do with that, Pinkie?
Deep into the crystal ball, for soon it will reveal all. Ah, yes, I see something. It is a vision of the future. I see you, Twilight. You will get a really cool birthday present next year.
Yes, and?
That's not helping, Pinkie.
Are you sure?
Yep, cool birthday present.
Pinky, I need your pinky sense to tell me what the impending disaster is that Future Twilight was trying to warn me about.
Oh, my fortune telling has nothing to do with my pinky sense, silly. It's only good for vague and immediate events.
What's causing my mouse to move?
Like that. See? Where did that even come from?
That's a good question, Pinkie. Are you causing them? Are you causing those to happen by having your pinky sense and then stuff happens? I
But she
wonder.
still isn't mad.
You know, maybe that's it. Whatever drops doesn't drop until she does her pinky sense.
Off by 0.02 from yesterday. Carry the 15. Negative azimuth on the 14th moon.
Hey, Pinky.
Twilight's really serious about finding out about that cool birthday present, isn't she?
What is moving my mouse?
As long as I can keep eating ice cream. Sorry, Future Spike. Ah,
Are you okay?
Ah, Pinky, I'm glad you're here. Can you help me recalibrate the apertures on the 9 1/4 catadioptric telescopes?
Sure.
I
What?
was thinking, after I came to see Madam Pinky and the flower pot landed on my head, see the bandage, just like the bandage from the future?
Nice.
Yeah,
I
okay.
had an epiphany after that flower pot. Doing things didn't work. Not doing things didn't work.
Well,
and I couldn't predict the
Not
future
doing
either.
things
So I only
would have
had
worked
one other
if you just
choice.
go back to not doing things after the first time it didn't happen.
Makes sense to me.
But that's a
After
bit
no matter
insane,
what happens in the
Twilight.
future, I'll be ready. I thought I saw something last night in the Horsehead Nebula, but after staring at it for 3 straight hours, I realized I was wrong.
3 hours? But when did you sleep?
Oh, I didn't sleep. I haven't slept since Future Twilight was here. There are only 3 days left until next Tuesday. I can sleep all I want after that.
you've been awake too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday's not 3 days from now. Tuesday's tomorrow.
Pinky, did you finish recalibrating the apertures on the 9 1/4 inch catadioptric telescopes?
I have no idea. Ow! My eye! Don't worry, Twilight. I have eye patches stashed all over.
Why,
my
Pinky?
Eye patch emergency. There! Now you look like a pirate.
Uh,
With a really weird main cut.
The eye patch. Another sign. Nearly all the signs have come through. I haven't done a thing to prevent the catastrophe. If Tuesday's tomorrow, and the disaster happens by Tuesday morning, then there's only one solution. I'll just have to stop time.
And what's that gonna do? How long do you stop time for? Eventually you're gonna have to resume time. And doesn't it take a day
The Canterlot archives are right over there.
to
Let's
get
move.
to Canterlot? How long does it take to get to Canterlot? It's not just an afternoon's trip to Canterlot in the train, is it? I don't know.
I don't think we need to sneak around, Twilight. It's not illegal to walk around Canterlot.
Guard! Come on, you guys.
Yeah, okay.
That was close.
I don't know why we have to wear these things either.
Aren't we wearing them for fun?
No, there's nothing fun about this.
Oh,
You do realize, Twilight, by wearing that, you're basically doing another sign.
Disaster to stop time.
If you didn't wear that, you would not...
The most secure section of the archives. That's why we're sneaking around.
awesome! That sounds fun!
And you do realize that you told yourself that's where the time spells were, so if you just didn't go there, you would prevent... Yeah, you would change time. Okay, this hurts my head to think about, because I always think about this when I see time-related stuff like this. What caused the event originally? Because if she goes back in time to cause the event, then something must have caused the event, right? Something must have caused the event originally, or maybe this was always going to happen. There was always a future self going into the past to stop the... And thus she goes into the future, goes back into the past. Something like that. That's probably how it's going to happen. Knowing how the time shows typically go, you don't stop it, you just keep repeating it.
Calculations are correct. The star swirl, the bearded wing should be right here.
Twilight,
What is it, Spike?
isn't this where we came in?
Cool! Can we climb in the window again? That was super fun.
I don't understand. It's supposed to be right here. How are we supposed to find it now?
Maybe we should ask some pony in the Star Swirl the Bearded Wing.
Really, Twilight?
I missed that.
Really?
Look at all those priceless magic scrolls. There are more than I ever imagined.
Twilight, the card!
What do we do? What do we do?
Probably say hi.
Hey, Twilight. Haven't seen
Yeah,
you in a
since, you
while.
know, you are Celestia's star student, of course the guard would know you.
Oh no! Oh, no! Look! I look just like future Twilight. The last
And you
sign
only
is
have
so
yourself to
true.
blame for that.
That's bad, right?
Come on! It's almost Tuesday morning. The disaster could happen at any moment.
But how do we find the time-stopping spell? There must be a million scrolls here.
I don't know.
Twilight, it's over. It's officially Tuesday morning.
No! Tuesday morning, the disaster! Incoming!
I don't know, Twilight. I don't see any disasters. It looks like a pretty nice day.
Good morning, Twilight. Love the new hairstyle. Well, happy Tuesday.
Why isn't any pony surprised to see me sneaking around in here?
Okay,
Is it
first of all,
possible there never
happy
was a disaster?
Tuesday.
That I've just been making myself frantic over nothing?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
get it.
exactly what you've been
If
doing,
future
Twilight.
wasn't warning you about a disaster, then what was she trying to
She was trying to tell you
No,
not to
But I
worry.
do know one thing. I look ridiculous.
Yeah, you do.
And it's all because I couldn't stop worrying and let the future handle itself. Well, not anymore. From now on, I'm gonna solve problems as they come. And
Yeah,
stop
we'll see how long
worrying
that
about
goes
every little
for.
thing.
That's great. Does that mean there won't be any more late-night pacing?
No more late-night pacing. If only I had learned this lesson a week ago, we wouldn't have had to go through all this.
Twilight, Twilight, I found something! It doesn't stop time, but it lets you go back in time. It says you can go back once, and it only lasts for a few moments. Does that help?
You do realize by doing the spell, you're going to complete the cycle.
Now I can go back and tell past Twilight that she doesn't need to go berserk with worry about a disaster that's never gonna
You
come.
mean try to tell past Twilight about the disaster that will come because you failed to tell her what's going to happen because you interrupt yourself so much?
Twilight, you've got to listen to me.
And the cycle is
You're
complete.
me, but I'm me too.
Ah.
How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please, I have a very important message for you from the future. You're from the future? That's right, now listen. What happened to you? The future must be awful. Please, I don't have much time. Is there some sort of epic pony war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next Tuesday morning. But that's not important right now. I can't believe time travel is really possible. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives. But that's not... Really? Where? I've never seen them. They're in the Star Swirl, the Bearded Wing.
Okay,
Now you
how have
to
you
listen to
never
me
been
and
in the
love,
Star
or
Swirl,
does it hurt?
the Bearded Wing? That's what I want to know.
I have something
Considering that
extremely important to
you
tell
dressed
about
up
the
as
future, and I only
Star
have 8
Swirl in
seconds
the
to
Halloween
listen.
episode, how would you now that they've been in the archives?
I'm
But
worrying about...
time.
I can't believe I just did that.
You should have known that would happen because of the fact that
Remember
you
last
did
week
it
when Future Twilight came to
a
warn
week
me about
ago.
something? That was me trying to warn myself not to worry.
Yeah, you should have realized that when you
Now
went
we
back
spend
in
the next
time.
week freaking out about a disaster that doesn't even exist.
Over and
Don't
over
worry
again.
about it. It's past Twilight's problem now.
Unless that
I guess you're
Twilight
right.
does something different, which is another time travel show I saw. Instead of the future keep going over and over again, the character decided to do something different, which I didn't like because if the future is set in stone, then what you've done should never change it. What you do should never change it. But
Come on, Future Spike. Let's get you home.
yeah, I'll say though, this was. I like this episode a lot. Actually, it definitely brought Twilight up a few points. In fact, just for now, don't know if she's passing Fluttershy because of the last episode. Even though I know it wasn't Fluttershy's fault for being assertive like that, she definitely lost a few points, and this definitely gained Twilight a few points. So she might just be at the cusp of passing Fluttershy. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, this was a good episode. Time episodes are always... I like time episodes, but they're also kind of confusing if not done right. And this one I think was done the right way, where the past can't be changed, and this proved it, versus changing the past and that, yeah. Anyways, that's all my rambling for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next reaction. Bye.